Hey guys, welcome back to another Skylanders Ring of Heroes video. In this one we're going to be covering everything that we need to know about powering up, upgrading, awakening, evolving, everything to do with your Skylanders and making them stronger. So the first thing we're going to look at is just the general level. You can see right here my Stealth Elf is 40 of 40, so max level. We'll just jump across here to my Sharpshooter because he's not max level, and in the top right you can see there's the potions option. You can gain levels using the red potions. Otherwise, you gain levels just from playing the game, basically. The Shattered Islands, from what I've found, gives the most experience. Don't have enough information yet to do a full experience guide, so we'll get to that one at a later stage. But that's the general experience. The fragments, because you'll need fragments for a lot of things in this power-up sort of scenario, and you can get them from, if you hit add, you can use Omni Gems to get them, or you can find a level that you can farm them on. Not every Skylander is going to have a level where their shards are farmable though, so keep that in mind. We'll jump on to the next one, which is skills. Skills we're not going to cover. You're not going to worry about too much early. You don't get too many skill upgrades really early on in the first few days. But these ores, you can get them through the elemental dungeons. They're fairly self-explanatory. You can just jump into the distorted dimensions here. Like you see, I've got the Life Labyrinth here, clearing up to level 5. You can hit drop info to find out what stage drops what rewards. So I'm doing stage 5 so I can get blues. You can also merge the whites to make blues and the blues to make oranges, so that's always an option. It's not very efficient, but if you can't clear those higher levels to get the better rewards, because on these I think level 7 is when you start getting the orange ones. If you do really need one, you can always do that. The next thing we're going to look into, sorry for those skills, was these upgrade stones. Now it says you get them from Mirage Tower, and I was a bit confused by this, but I finally figured out how it did work. So if we go into challenges and then the Mirage Tower, sorry, you can see this level 20 here. I got a box, a crate. When you open those crates, I'm guessing it has a chance to have them, and I luckily got 2 of them in that crate. So that's where I was managing to get those from. When it says the Mirage Tower, you've got to aim to get those crates and then open those crates to hopefully get them. Moving on from the skill ups is into power up. Now, we might jump quickly into evolve and then back to power up to understand how it works. So if I look at, for instance, Stealth Elf here, if I want to evolve her, the requirements are there. I need to have a max level, I need to have enough shards, but you'll see the little +5 there. So if I go back up to power up, that is where the +5 comes from. You can see mine here is at +5 at the moment. I have everything I need. I mean, sorry, she's at +4. I need to make her +5. I have everything I need. Those elixirs, once again, come from those elemental dungeons, so very easy to farm. So I'll just go ahead and power up. And if the game doesn't lag out, oh, waiting server. All right, we'll come back. Okay, sorry about that. We're back, and so like I said, I've got everything I need to power up that one more time. So I'll click the power up button. Power up successful. Now she gets those bonus stats, but most importantly, she gets that requirement to then evolve. So now she meets all the requirements to evolve. We're going to evolve her, so put her up to a 4-star unit, and that is how that works. So the power up is just a prerequisite for the evolution, is how it basically works. And then basically to get to the next star rating, so to get her to 5-star, I'd have to power her up again all the way, and then go through the evolve process, get her max leveled, and then do the exact same thing, and it's that simple. Something I didn't do earlier, we'll just go into, so the skill ups, just to show a demonstration of it. So this is my Flash Wing. I'm liking her as a healer, so she's the one I want to skill up because she gets really good with skill ups. So I've got, once again, those materials that I needed. I'd farmed them up. So we'll just hit power up, and I'm pretty sure it does. Okay, we're going to have to do another one to find out if it is random. If it is random, that was just a coincidence that it hit the skill I was on. It'll take some testing. Let me know in the notes, in the comments below, if yours did it randomly or if it did the one you were selected on. It'll be interesting to see. Don't have a large enough sample pool to actually know that quite yet, but I'm sure there'll be more information out there on that one soon. So that's the skill up. And then the last thing we want to look at is Awakening. And Awakening is going to be the hard one because, as you can see, you need 300 shards. Now, with my Stealth Elf, I'm pretty much at the stage where I can almost awaken her if I wanted to get that last orange evolution material. But the thing is, I don't want to do that because someone in Discord has said to me the stat bonuses from making her a 5-star will be better than making her awakened. And now some Skylanders that might not be the case because you really want their awakened skill. Whereas Stealth Elf, all that happens to her is that she gets freed from all debuffs when she uses stealth, and that's not too vital for me at the moment, so I'd rather use those shards that I have to power her up. As you see, the shards are used in power-ups, so I'm going to quickly burn through those, and you'll see that I'm not going to have that 300 that's required to actually get her awakened. So there you go, after a few more power-ups, she's not going to be able to be awakened because I've used all those shards. Now, I'm going to do an example of another unit just to show you the awakening process, and we're going to do it on Hot Dog because I can easily farm his fragments, so I can easily get to the stage of powering him up, evolving him and stuff. But I really just wanted to awaken something, so we'll do the Hot Dog. Once again, it's just those general materials that you get through the elemental dungeons and then some shards. So hit awaken. This all does cost a bit of gold, but there you go. There's my Hot Dog. He's got his cool little helmet on. And that's how you awaken your units. Now, I'm going to actually work on this Hot Dog because I feel like early on, these are the guys that you can get good stats from because you can farm those fragments, and that's going to be a big thing. So I'm actually going to work on my Hot Dog and my blades eventually, I think, just because, like I said, it's harder to get the other fragments. And my hope is that I can get to the stage, it's a hard stage where I can farm these Flashwing fragments and hopefully start evolving her, because I feel like I'll really want my healer evolved. So that is everything in that sense of just general upgrading your Skylanders. That's the levels, the skills, the power-ups, the evolution, and the awakening. It seems a bit complicated at the start, but once you realize that everything's either in the elemental dungeons or in the Mirage Tower that you need, and then just fragments besides that, it's quite simple. And the power-up was what confused me originally, but the power-up is just to get a prerequisite for the evolution. So it's fairly simple. The last thing is runes, but runes are going to get their own video from me. I'm still waiting to try and find out all the information I can about them, what stats can be on what runes. It looks like at the moment, I'm assuming that it's similar to Summon's Wall, where Rune 1 can only have flat attack as the main stat, 3 can only have defense as the main stat, and 5 can only have HP as the main stat. But as for the other stats, still working on a table, trying to get exactly the right information before I do make that video. So that's why we're going to hold out on runes for a little bit longer. But that's the basic guide on upgrading, evolving, awakening, skilling up your Skylanders. So hope it helped a bit. And yeah, let me know in the comments if there's anything else you want me to cover. I have got a bunch of videos planned that I'm going to keep making and getting out over the next few weeks. So let me know if there's anything I missed or anything you really want to see. And yeah, that's it for this video, guys. So thanks for watching another one, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Cheers.